Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
Oh my god,
What?
weird. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Hey.
Are we here?
We're literally here.
Live from London. It's the pod.
The pod. Do you remember the pod? We missed last week.
We missed last week. We were very, very busy. We took a vacation. It's summertime. Yeah. People do that. People vacation.
They do. I did. I was in Miami last week. So
Bailey was on a work trip in Miami.
Yeah, there was no way. There was no way
she could make time for this in her schedule. And I was making skirts.
You were making skirts, and some of the skirts that you made are very beautiful.
They're very beautiful skirts. I made some beautiful skirts.
Yeah, and you couldn't take a break.
I couldn't take a break.
You can't get away.
Bailey had business in Miami, and I had business in my living area. But welcome to Hot Topic with Pickle and Bailey. I'm Bailey.
I'm Pickle.
And we are happy to be back.
We're so happy to be back.
We know you missed us. We know it's like, it's irresponsible to like...
We left you.
We left you. Abandoned.
You waited for us, and we didn't come back for you.
We didn't come back for you, which I think is a good reminder not to trust.
Yeah, don't trust us.
Don't trust us. Don't trust your friends. Don't trust your family.
Not your loved ones.
No one. No one can be trusted.
No, you can only trust yourself, and even then, you can't really.
Especially then.
Yeah.
You can't.
I love to lie to myself. Personally, I love to betray myself.
I am betraying myself right now.
Oh, how?
I'm cheating on myself with my pillow.
That's hot.
I know. It's a whole thing.
That sounds very complicated.
It's so complicated. Bailey, how was Miami?
Miami was great.
Did you see any barracudas?
I didn't see a single barracuda, not one. I only went to the ocean on the last day we were there. Yeah, because Miami.
We were working.
We were working.
Eating those pork sandwiches.
Cubano sandwiches. I didn't have one. I didn't even have one.
Did you go to Miami, or did you just stay in the airport?
It was kind of like that. Like, we were in a hotel in South Beach, and we were like working out of a conference room, and then like at night we would go out to. I went to a club. A club.
Did you get lucky?
No. Not at the club.
Not
get lucky
at the club.
In the club.
The discotheque. Discotheque.
I always mix up discotheque and biblioteca.
Discotheque meaning club in French, and biblioteca meaning library in Spanish. Yeah, those are often mistaken for one another. Is this the bibliotheque? At the bar, at the club, with your books.
But it is. That's
bibliotheque. And they're like, oh, yeah. And then there's a back room in the club.
They only have Anna Karenina.
They only have Anna Karenina. Which have we even discussed? I finished it. Did we talk about that on the pod? How I finished it? And now I have got this empty void in my life?
Yeah, I don't think we did talk about it, actually.
We talked about it. Spoiler alert, it does not end well for Anna.
Pickle and I hung out, and usually when Pickle talks about Anna Karenina, I go, stop. No. I ring the bell. I go,
she rings the bell.
Stop.
She shuts it down.
But
she doesn't like to talk about Anna Karenina.
But
she doesn't like other strong women.
I hate women. That's what it's really about. I was jealous.
She's jealous of Anna's dresses and the way she dies.
But Pickle told me basically everything that happens. So
yeah, I filled her in.
I gave
her the
abridged.
synopsis, the Pickle abridged.
Yeah, Anna Karenina. Okay, we have a new segment that we're going to do today before we get into our theme.
Oh, yeah, because this is Hot Topic with Pickle and Bailey, where we pick a topic, a theme, if you will, and then we draw topics on that theme. So we riff on the theme in this fabulous bowl.
How cute.
If you're listening instead of watching, then first of all, you're missing out on how great we look.
Yeah.
New setup.
Yeah.
And also, there's a bowl, and we put the topics in the bowl, and we pick them out, and we talk about them.
That's how it works. Your voice is so sultry right now.
I know, I'm seducing. But we're going to do something new.
Speaking of seduction, okay, this is what we're going to do. This is a new segment called the Grindr to Bumble Pipeline.
Yes, it's a social experiment.
It's a bit of a social experiment. So, basically, we're going to take the most fucked up thing that someone said to Pickle on Grindr this week.
People do.
Yeah.
They say some interesting things.
We're going to pick one. We've already picked one out. And I'm going to say that to someone on Bumble. I'm going to use that line as my opening line to some guy on Bumble. So.
And watch. In 2 weeks, she'll be happily married.
Would you like to read today's
today
pipeline?
A gentleman told me to save my cum for his ass tank.
Save your cum for my ass tank. So
like it's fuel. Like my cum is, which I kind of am into it because it's like it implies that like my cum is this like resource that will help him get through his day, or he's some kind of like a vehicle that needs semen. So and it made me feel nothing makes you feel more like an object than literally someone asking you to be a gas pump.
Yeah, no, I think
basically. So now Bailey's gonna say it as an opening line, but it has to be someone that you're actually interested in. That's one of the rules I'm making up.
Oh, okay.
You can't just like. That's cruel. It has to be someone that you would go on a date with.
Okay, but here's the thing. I would never go on a date with anyone from a dating app. I have before, but I'm like not really on the apps.
Well, until now when you fall in love with each other because, okay.
All right, I matched with someone named Kevin. Hopefully throughout.
Do you find him attractive?
No, he was just the first person well, he's like not bad.
No. It has to be, these are new rules. It has to be someone that
I'm
attracted to and that you're interested in.
Okay. Wait, I don't like that.
Which will take forever because Bailey's got really high standards.
I do. I'm picky. I can't. Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, she's gonna do it.
Okay. All right. Here's the person.
Are you attracted to that person?
Yeah, I am. He's holding a giant like challah bread.
A giant challah bread.
Okay. His name is Alexander. Oh, he has his last name on here. I'm not gonna say it. His name's Alexander. He's 29.
And he's a pastry chef.
He likes soccer. Okay. Here we go.
Save your cum for my ass tank.
I'm going to get kicked off of Bumble.
I think you should put... Oh, they're going to be so into it. I think you should put a winky face.
Okay. Save your cum for my ass tank.
So that they don't think it's what it is, which is a joke.
Send. Okay. You know what? Just to be safe, I'm going to send it to a few people.
Why? Then they're going to think that you're a bot.
Because hopefully throughout the podcast, I'll get a reply from one of them.
Oh, okay. This is happening in real time, kids.
Yeah, so we're going to try.
We didn't plan anything.
No, we didn't plan a damn thing. Okay. All right, here's another guy. His name is JC. He's also 29. He's really hot. Okay.
He is going. You see, but this is how straight people work. Someone said that I had slept with that guy. I did save my cum for his ass.
Well, you did sleep with him?
I did.
I didn't know that.
He said all that after, I already knew I was going to sleep with him because it was yeah. I did not, however, deposit my semen in his ass tank.
Oh my god. Okay, wait, hold on.
You can't. You're gonna get kicked off Bumble.
No, I'm not. You can say the same thing. Again. You can say the same thing. All right, here's someone named Nick, also 29, professional tennis player,
Ooh.
Sagittarius. Okay, I'm gonna say it to him too, and hopefully, this is so fucked up. Do you think they're gonna like it or not?
This is gonna ruin your reputation?
I don't use dating apps. I don't actually use them.
Yeah, but if Amy Sedaris went on a dating app and started doing this.
I don't think that would tarnish her reputation.
No, maybe not.
Save your cum for my ass tank.
If Kate Middleton started doing this,
all right,
it would be frowned upon.
I'm gonna set a timer for Oh wait. Okay.
Oh, someone responded.
Wait, no one responded. But I'm gonna have my notifications on. If anyone responds, we're gonna look at it.
We'll update you live on the pod.
Okay, so that's the Grindr to Bumble pipeline.
That's the Grindr to Bumble pipeline social experiment. And today's topic is Voyage. The ocean blue. Hardy har har. Yo ho.
Voyage,
yo ho.
Hardy har har.
That hardy har har life. Traveling, voyaging.
Yeah.
Going on voyages.
Yeah.
Getting on planes.
Yeah.
Boarding boats.
Yeah.
Seaplanes.
Yeah.
Helicopters.
Yeah.
Vehicles.
Yeah.
Cruise ships.
Yeah. 5 more. Cannons.
That shoot you to your destination.
I love it.
Hang gliders.
Hang gliders, yes.
Magic carpets.
Uh-huh.
Bullet trains.
Bullet trains,
and regular trains.
Okay, that's all right. Yes, all of those things.
Those are all ways that one could take a voyage.
Vehicles of voyage.
Or just good old-fashioned, get out there and walk.
Yeah, 2 feet.
Start walking, kid. You want to go somewhere? You can go anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
You have I shouldn't assume that you have 2 legs that can walk.
Yeah.
But you could figure out a way to get from point A to point B.
Mm-hmm. That's transportation, baby. What do you think of when you think of voyage?
I think of vacation, of travel.
Mm-hmm.
Not just a voyage. A voyage is almost it's a little bit more, it's a tier up from just a travel.
Yeah.
It's a voyage. There's I wouldn't be voyaging to, the market. That's not really a voyage unless there's something at the market that is
unless it's
intrinsic
a farmer's market, then that's a voyage. For me, if I'm carrying a little basket to put broccoli and carrots in,
you're transforming into a different person. You're taking a voyage.
I'm cottagecore Bailey.
You're cottage Bailey.
I'm cottage whore.
Cottage whore. Sorry, cottage whore Bailey.
Thank you.
And there's been a transformation. There's a point A. There's a point B.
Yeah.
There's a hero's journey.
Yeah.
Or in that case, a villain's journey. Cottage whore Bailey.
Cottage whore.
Taking names and rutabaga.
I think of, when I was in 6th grade, my 6th grade class was split into 2 groups, and one was the Voyagers and one was the Travelers.
Oh, so they made a distinction.
Yeah.
What was
I was
their...
a Voyager.
You were a Voyager?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I think is just for me, a traveler is I think of Aragorn in The Fellowship of the Ring when he's Strider and no one knows who he is and he's
wandering
dirty.
Uselessly.
Yeah, he's just a drifter. That's what I think of traveler. They're drifters. Voyagers are soccer moms who is everyone's going to wear the same outfit. We're getting on the boat and we're going to Peru.
There's a plan.
Yeah, there's a
Peru.
I don't know if you can sail to Peru, but maybe you can.
Why is she going to Peru?
That's where they picked the family vacation.
They're we're going to Peru.
I'm
we're going
thinking
to go
the
to
Kardashians.
Machu Picchu.
Yeah.
Did they go to Peru?
I don't know. No, they didn't. Not that I know.
I'm sure they've been.
I don't know that. I don't know if they've been.
We don't know. We'll find out.
So
voyaging, Vika, do you go on voyages?
I voyage occasionally.
You voyage a lot.
Yeah, I've.
For the average person, you voyage.
I love to voyage.
Average, not a lot of people voyage. I don't voyage a lot.
You had a very traumatic voyage when you went to your celebrity astrologer
cousin's wedding. Yeah, not because I didn't like the wedding. The wedding was great. I did not plan it well. So my voyage was one of chaos and mystery. You don't want your voyage... If you have a clear destination and a place to be at a certain time, you do not want your voyage to be one of mystery.
No,
You'd like to know.
You want to know how you're getting from the place to the airport and vice versa. Pickle was literally texting me I'm going to miss my flight. I'm going to miss the flight.
Yeah, and I did.
And she did.
I did miss the flight.
Yeah.
But I needed to get lunch, so it all kind of worked out.
All right, should we do our first topic?
Yeah. Oh, a reminder that when you hear this bell, it means we're moving on to a new topic.
I love that when we introduced the bell, we said, we're only going to say this once. And we introduce it every time, and I love that.
We're only going to tell you once about the bell.
Bitch, you only get this information one time.
So take notes.
Okay.
Ladies first.
I'll do the first one.
First topic on Voyage.
Ooh, okay. We've got Bon Voyage, goodbyes.
Bon Voyage, goodbyes.
Goodbyes.
Bon Voyage.
Bon Voyage.
Bon Voyage.
I feel like when you say goodbye to people that... one time my family went and visited, my aunt in Colorado, and when we left, we were all crying. I cry when I say goodbye to people all the time.
I love saying goodbye.
Why? I hate it. It makes me so sad.
I love ending things.
What?
I love walking away, getting in that cab, not looking back.
Are you... To your own family, your own flesh and blood?
Especially my own family.
What do you do? How do you say goodbye? All right, let's say I'm your family. You're leaving.
If you know that I'm about to leave, if I say, well, all right.
That's what it is?
Yeah.
Well,
all right. Well, this has been so great. Thank you so much for having me. Anytime those kinds of words start coming out of my mouth, she's got so one eye on the exit.
It's like clinical. It's so like, it's like you transform into like this plastic doll.
A goodbye robot. All right. I am leaving now. Thank you for the visit.
I had a wonderful time.
Well, goodbye now.
Oh my God.
What is the right way to do it?
Here's how I
start
do it.
Sobbing and be like, yes. I have to leave.
I do that. I've done that. I love an Irish goodbye.
Oh, I love disappearing in the night.
I don't want to say anything to anyone. Mm-hmm. I would prefer to just like not
disappear,
because it's so energetically draining to say goodbye to people.
Saying goodbye is terrible. You should always leave in the night. I do it. I do it often.
Leave in the night. Leave a note if you want to. Mm-hmm. I love leaving a note and then leaving in the night.
Or just disappear. Never talk to them again. Why? Who cares?
I've had to like set a boundary with my mom because every time that either she leaves LA or I leave Missouri, she
pronounce Missouri.
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 She'll like, and she still kind of does it, but it's not as bad. She used to just hold me and like sob. And then I would sob, and then I would be like, and then I didn't want to go home because I would dread the goodbye.
No.
And so now I'm like one time the whole family came to the airport. I was just like torn to pieces, and they were all crying. It was like 10 people just sobbing.
To say goodbye to you when you left?
Yeah.
I don't think my family has ever cried when I've left.
Well, you live in the same city as your family.
Even when I went to college, no.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Are you serious? Oh, well.
Not a tear.
I think I have some codependency issues that like stem from my family, but.
And my family is a little, like, we're warm, but we're not, like.
You're like, well, it's been great.
Well, I mean, I did that today. I got lunch with I think the first time my siblings and I have ever just gotten lunch with my dad. Certainly as adults.
Really?
Ever.
The first time today?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was fine. But my dad and I were both like, where's that woman with the check?
That's such a dad thing to say.
And my dad was like, can you flag down the waitress? And I was like, yeah. I was like trying to like get her attention. And we were both like, we need to go. We have to leave. It's time to say goodbye.
There's nothing worse than
we're
being
not sentimental.
Like, feeling the need to say goodbye and then the other person not being on the same page.
Oh gosh, that is terrible.
Sometimes I'll get caught up in
and
conversations.
I'm always ready to say goodbye. I'm ready to say goodbye right now.
Do you want me to head out?
Well, it's been so great.
I've had such a wonderful time.
A lovely pod. Thanks for stopping by, Bailey.
Thank you.
See you on the flip side.
Yeah. Okay, we can say goodbye like that.
Well, thanks for coming.
You're like saloon girl. like an animatronic saloon girl. Like,
howdy, y'all. Thanks for coming to my show. It's been so great.
You like
see you later.
Alternate arms.
Yeah. Well, howdy. Thanks for a show. Goodbye. And then I just turn off.
Okay.
Yeah, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh,
what is that from?
The Sound of Music.
Do 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 do. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm not thinking of the Sound of Music. Yeah, no, that's not Hanson. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do.
Oh, that's
Oh my God! I just want to say I have 5 new messages from Bumble.
Uh-oh.
Let's check in.
Okay, let's check in on. What did they say?
Oh no! The 2 of them responded. They both really liked it. I think.
Yeah.
Okay, no, this guy did not like it.
Does that mean you want to hang out? Haha.
He said, yeah, I'll take that as a compliment, I suppose. Does this mean you want to hang out?
Why does he suppose?
I don't know.
Who's he trying to impress?
Okay, Nick is out. JC went all the way in.
That's hot. I'm down. Let me play with it, baby. I'll pick you up by your sexy ass cheeks and stick it in before I play. Yeah, straight people are deplorable. Also, that's hot. You should have sex with that guy.
He is really hot. I hate that he's so into it. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, this is actually upsetting how hot he is.
You could have had sex. Well, you could, but now it has to be anal.
I do like you.
Bailey
I do that once a year.
Does not do anal. JC,
I don't not do anal. I just need to be in love.
You should have sex with him. This could be the start of something new. I told you that it wasn't going to be... Bailey is so convinced that it was going to be like a thing. Like people is going to be so shocked. I'm like straight people, like the boys, they're so excited. They're so excited that Bailey is like leading with cum in the ass.
Wow. Okay. So the Grindr to Bumble pipeline works. You know what we should do next is a Bumble to Grindr.
Oh, that won't work. Doesn't go the other way. Because those boys are mostly just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I have to like have a conversation before I sleep with this woman and stop and ghost her.
Yeah.
We're just like very straightforward with that.
When I first had I had Tinder, and this was years ago, but my opening line on Tinder was like, hey, I need your exact coordinates. And they'd be like, why? And I'd be like, so I can land directly on top of your face when I jump out of this airplane.
Wow.
So feel free to use that. I came up with that.
Bailey, it's got you covered.
I got you, baby. Or just save your cum for my ass tank. I can't believe that he was so down with that. I'm shocked.
You can't believe that? You walked up to a hot straight guy and you were like, fuck me in the ass, and you are surprised that they're into that? What is wrong with you?
I'm just like...
Were you born today?
If someone said that to me, I would be like, ew, disgusting.
Well, yeah, duh, because it would be, like, creepy.
Because it is creepy.
It's creepy, but straight guys are creepy. All bad people in the history of history have been straight guys.
Oh my god. Ugh. All right, listen.
Okay.
Let's go on to the next topic.
The next topic is packing for trips.
Packing for trips.
Do you do it?
I do it the night before, hours before even.
Or do it the night before, sometimes day of.
Yeah. I'm not good at packing.
I don't think it's that hard. People make such a big deal of packing. And then I'm like, it depends on how long the trip is. It's like,
yeah,
you're putting things in a box to take. I don't overpack. I'm not an overpacker.
I'm not either.
If anything, I'm an underpacker.
Me too.
And it's great to travel with an overpacker because then
you have plenty of things.
And they're like, oh, you underpacked. And I'm like, well, I knew that you would overpack.
I think I'm becoming an overpacker.
That's just being smart.
I'm like trying to become an overpacker.
I used to be an overpacker. I'd be like, I'm going to bring this, and like, what if I take up macrame while I'm there? I've never macrameed in my life, but what if I take it up in Canada?
Canada is the place to
What
learn
if I
to
land
macrame?
in Miami, and I'm like, this is where I will learn how to macrame, and then I'll be so upset if I don't have this beginning macrame kit that I found in a dumpster.
So I just got this backpack from Amazon, and it's like...
Backpack.
Hit it.
Backpack.
Fuck yeah. What?
Yeah.
All right. What? I'm horrible. I'm sorry. Okay. I got this backpack.
Yeah.
And it's like bigger than my carry-on. It's absolutely huge. It has so many compartments in it. I packed it full to the point where I was like, ooh, this like definitely goes against like what I can like technically have as a personal item.
The personal item, yeah.
But I snuck it on the first time and just like sort of pretended like it fit under my seat. I like put my legs over. I was like, oh yeah, I'm just like super comfortable. It's crazy. And then the way back, this lady was like, she stopped me. And she was like, you gotta check this.
Oh, did they make you pay for it?
No, they didn't make me pay for it.
That's the thing, is if you can get past that first.
Yeah.
The first people.
Yeah, the first
Which
people.
is easy because now robots check you in.
Yeah.
They're not looking.
Well, I mean, and if you're not...
And then you have, like, a giant...
If you don't have a checked bag, you're not even seeing the first people. You only see the second people.
You only see the second people. And you've just got, like, a trailer with all your possessions because you're moving.
Simply a wagon.
And you're like, well, I guess I'll check it.
I guess.
It's like... a full moving truck.
I go, I'm going to put this under my seat. This is my personal item.
This is my personal item. Will it fit? I want to save money on Voyage tips. Save money on plane tickets by bringing a person as your personal item.
Oh.
Just holding someone in an embrace.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not even someone you know, just a stranger.
Just a guy.
Just, this is my personal item. and they're like, what are they, like, this is my personal item.
Yeah.
This person is my personal item.
Yeah. They're like, ethically, we do have a problem with this. Technically,
I didn't say I own this person.
Well, that's what it seems like, a personal item.
This is my personal item.
I wanted
my boyfriend.
In Miami, they have these, like, giant inflatable penises, and I wanted to take that as my personal item. Like, and they were huge.
This is my personal item.
This is my personal item, and you absolutely can't.
Or, like, is a baby a personal item?
No.
You have to buy the baby a plane ticket?
No, you don't. Babies can sit on laps.
Are you telling me that when I deal with a baby on a flight, that baby hasn't even paid their way?
Yeah.
That baby
did not.
That baby is getting free travel.
Yeah.
I'm paying for that baby.
Yeah.
I'm subsidizing that baby.
Yeah.
So I think the baby should give me something.
What do you want?
The next
from a
time
baby?
I see a baby on a flight, I'm gonna ask for something. We'll see what the offer is, and we'll work from there.
Okay, beautiful.
I just like cough it up, baby.
Cough it up, baby. Vacations.
Vacations. Do you take them?
I honestly have not taken like a vacation for vacation's sake in a very long time.
I don't think I ever have gone like just on a vacation.
Yeah.
They stress me out. They're expensive.
They're so expensive. I don't know that they're worth it.
I'm sure there are some people that vacation all the time. They're constantly traveling. That's their thing.
Yeah.
It was just not a priority for me.
Yeah.
We traveled a lot when I was young because my dad would be on the road. So our like vacation was like joining him on the road. And while he was working. And so I think that I traveled enough that I'm not like, oh my gosh, the world is to be seen. I'm like, I think I've seen enough.
Yeah, it can be exhausting.
The world has nothing to offer me.
But you know that feeling like when you're just like so stir crazy and you're like, I need to go anywhere else.
I know.
I need to get on a plane and go somewhere.
I think I will get a second wind later in life.
I feel very exhausted by travel. I also just like have so much travel coming up. Like I'm going to Missouri in 2 weeks.
Missouri.
And then I'm going to New York in September. And then
I'm
going
to New York.
I'm going again in October. So September is a bachelorette party, and then I'm gonna stay and like try to do some comedy. I think
some comedy.
I'm gonna try to do
some laughter.
And then I'm going back in October for the wedding. And I think I'm going to stay and try to do comedy.
They're making you go out there 2 times.
Yeah. Well, they're not making me. Like,
they're
this is someone I'm very close with.
You were subpoenaed.
Yeah, I was subpoenaed. I legally have to go.
You legally must attend both the bachelorette party and the wedding.
Yeah.
So vacation, if you could go on any vacation, expense taken care of, free, full VIP, where would you go?
I would go to, like, some of the islands off of Cuba. And I would do, like, a scuba diving, like, resort situation.
Okay, right, because you're one with the sea now.
Yeah, the sea is my wife. I told the sea, I said, baby, save your cum for my ass tank.
Baby, sea, save your cum for my ass tank, little fishes. I think I always want to go to France. Love France. But I feel like maybe I would love to go to Spain. Love tapas.
I would love to go to love tapas.
Big fan.
I love your tapas.
I love the way you just have all these shared plates.
Spanish people
really
are so beautiful too.
I'm sure. Or I would love to go to Greece.
Me too. I would die to go to Greece.
But I would do that. I wouldn't necessarily waste my expenses paid. I feel like Greece isn't that expensive.
Really?
Is it? Or isn't there economy in the tank or something? Aren't they ruined?
I have
it's
no
like
idea.
My friend is from Nicaragua and we want to go on a Nicaraguan vacation because it'll be so cheap.
Really?
It's so cheap, but it's like nice. I mean, there's like a military, I think, situation there. But, you know, once you get past the tanks and they roll on by and, you know, you just kind of hide in the bushes, then it'll be fun. I think it would be so fun to go on like a cheap Nicaraguan vacation because you could probably just like live it up.
This reminds me.
And they need the tourism. It's better to go places that don't have as much tourism.
This reminds me of Men in Black 2, where David Cross's character is like, we're going to go, I can't even remember. They're going to go like someplace and like get a lobster dinner. They're like, you can get a lobster dinner for $1. And then Will Smith, like, does the deneuralizer on them. And they're like, oh, Cambodia. They're like, go to Cambodia, pay more than $1 for a lobster. And they're like, okay. I think about that scene all the time for no reason.
Well, let's go to Nicaragua.
Okay, let's go.
We're going to take a vacation. Pausing the pod for our 6-week vacation.
Yeah.
6 weeks in Nicaragua. Get ready.
Okay, bitch. All right.
Well, we're going to win the war.
You're up.
I'm up. Okay, topic is being an American somewhere else.
Ooh, like an expat, if even for a week.
Yeah, traveling as an American.
Yeah.
I haven't traveled to another country since things got really horrible.
Yeah. Like
Insofar
pandemic-wise?
Yeah, insofar as like our reputation goes on a global scale. But they don't like it. In France, you speak, if you have an American accent when you speak French, they'll start speaking English to you. They don't like it.
Really?
They're not
They
a big fan.
start speaking English to you?
Yeah. They're finicky about their language anyway. Luckily, they all thought I was British because I have a weird inflection.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
they thought you were
British? They thought I was English, yeah.
You were like, yeah, I'm totally
I was like,
English.
yeah, English, governor. When I speak French, I speak kind of with an English accent.
So the French are just very easy to trick.
I guess so, yeah.
Wow, good to know.
Just hand them a wheel of cheese and...
You go, here you go, love.
Bonjour. Est-ce que tu as le fromage pour moi? Oui, bien sûr. I don't know why I would say soon at that moment, but...
In my mind, you said, hey, girl, do you like cheese? Yeah, so does Beyonce.
I said, do you have the cheese?
Do you have the cheese?
And then I said, soon.
What is that? Do you have the cheese?
Wait, no, I didn't.
Soon.
Bien sûr. I said, of course. Oh, so it does make sense. Bien sûr.
I lived in Prague for a little bit, as I talk about all the time. Mm-hmm. They seemed very fine with Americans there.
Also a cheap place.
Yeah, very
Well, they want your
expensive.
American money.
Yeah, they want your American dollars.
They want that.
But nothing there is too much. Like, you could get a beer for, like, truly, like, 75 cents. It was crazy. Like,
well,
it was
and
so
I
cheap.
bet you, like, but Americans probably go and spend a bunch of money. Because it's like, oh, it's so cheap, it's so cheap, it's so cheap.
Yeah.
And the Pragians.
They do.
The Progs. The Prugs are like, yes. I don't know what their accent is like. Hi, I'm Prague. Welcome to Prague. And is that it?
It's basically like that. They
Yeah.
go, ahoy!
Ahoy! Dobrike!
Everything. They're like, it's kind of like a Eastern European, like, vague, like, oh, this, don't, that's horrible. That's horrible. I would get drunk and do their accents back at them, and they would be like, that's fucking nothing, and you're offensive, and go back to your own country. And I'd be like, wow.
Americans are horrible.
We are. We're terrible.
I'm always embarrassed to be an American in another place.
Yeah.
And try to avoid the
You know what I
conversation
found, though?
of my origin.
I feel like a lot of people from different countries feel very sorry for Americans.
As they should.
Yeah.
We don't have health care.
Yeah.
We just have all the money, but it's not ours.
They were like a lot of people in Prague were like, the way that I see Americans are like, you don't have lives. Like, you just have to work and work and work your entire lives. And you never get to do anything aside from that. And I was
Wow,
like,
that is like so scary.
yeah, and like kind
here.
of true, right?
That's so sad. Should we move to Prague?
Yeah, let's move to
What
Prague.
do they do?
Drink beer.
Relax.
They drink Pilsner, and then they're grumpy for sport.
Well, what are their I guess they get vacations and like the States.
Yeah. Well, they have like free healthcare too. Like this girl that I know out there got run over by one of the trains.
By what? Yeah, by one of
By
the
a
Prague
tram.
trains.
Yeah, she broke her leg.
Uh-huh.
She's from Southern California, but she lived out there. She broke her leg because she got run over by a tram. And then she was like, fuck, I can't afford this. They're like, what are you talking about? She's like, what do you mean? I can't afford to have a broken leg. And they were like, you don't have to pay for anything. You just go to the hospital. And, like, everything you need. Like, it's free.
Yeah.
It's free to break your leg here.
Free.
It's not free to break your leg in the United States of America.
Oh. No.
No.
And they will have you been to an emergency room when you're bleeding out and they're having you fill out paperwork.
They don't even give a shit. It'll be 4 or 5 hours.
My arm is like falling off, and they're just like, put your insurance information on this page. Yeah. Just like bleeding onto the page.
So I did acid with some friends like several years ago.
In a hospital?
Well, one of them was like panicking, and he was like, I think you need to take me to the emergency room just so I can be monitored. And I was like, I'm not going to ruin you financially like that.
Yeah, no.
If you die, you die.
If you get, and if a doctor, like, don't take so much as a juice box from them.
Yeah.
They will, that juice box, $600.
Easy.
That juice box is a 4-course meal from Nobu. So stupid. We live in a stupid place. Okay. Yeah. Moving on.
Okay.
Your turn.
Is it?
Yeah.
Cool.
We haven't done any of yours. Oh, okay.
Vacation, friendships, and romances.
Vacation, friendships, and romances.
So just like when I would say friendships and romances that happen anytime that you travel. It doesn't have to be a vacation. Yeah, that makes,
okay. Anytime you travel. I don't make a lot of friends when I'm traveling.
I kind of don't either. I don't like sitting and talking on an airplane. Like, I actually hate that.
It just sounds like that would be a relationship that was almost entirely small talk.
Yeah, right? But I know people who have met their, like, spouse sitting next to each other on an airplane. Like, I know a lot of people who met their person that way. Isn't that crazy?
I'm trying to imagine a world in which
all right,
that happens to me.
Picture this. You sit next to me on an airplane. You look over at me. I look over at you.
I request to be moved.
And I go, wait, save your cum for my ass tank.
And it works out. Hey.
Hey.
You wait until I'm like half asleep, like about to go to sleep. And you just reach over and I just hear, hey, save your cum for my ass tank. And then like I hear the bells ringing and Ave Maria starts playing, and I just fall madly and deeply in love.
That's how it happens.
That's love, kids.
That's love.
Do you have romance on vacations? Flurries, dalliances, affairs.
I've had affairs and romances.
En route, en voyage.
Not en voyage. But when I'm like there.
Okay, I will say that my first gay bar experience ever was in Paris. And
how old were you?
I was 17. But they don't like card there, so I was like at this gay bar, and the drinking age is 18. So I was there, met a beautiful Parisian who didn't speak a lick of English.
Did you speak enough French?
And I spoke enough French, and we just had the most beautiful romantic night.
Isn't it nice when you can't really understand what each other is saying?
Yeah, it was like we had to talk so slow, and like we could barely communicate. We mostly talked about like dogs, but it was so beautiful. And then I sucked his dick in his smart car.
That is a language everyone can understand.
That is a language everyone can understand.
I have had little like romantic quips abroad. Not abroad, but also just like one time someone was sleeping in my hotel room with me, and he did not speak.
Were they invited?
They were invited.
Okay.
They were invited.
You didn't just discover someone sleeping in your hotel room?
No, I like met them the day before, and then I was like, yeah, you should come up tonight. And so he did, and then, but I didn't necessarily want him to stay over. Mm-hmm. But I didn't speak enough Spanish to like
tell him to leave.
Yeah, and so but at one point, hola, but
adios.
I guess I do speak enough Spanish, but I didn't know how to do it like.
And
nicely.
you speak enough Spanish to like gesture to the door and push him.
Adios, bye.
Adios.
But I didn't know how. I wanted to do it nicely. I didn't want to hurt this person's feelings.
Which is just like.
But so in the night, he was like someone who. Here's how I sleep. If you're spending the night in my bed, this is how we sleep. We'll cuddle for a second, but when I'm ready to go to bed, it's like get the fuck away from me. That's it.
Yeah, body heat is. I don't need that.
No, in the morning when we wake up, we can cuddle again. Don't touch me while I'm sleeping.
Don't touch me. Don't futz with my battery.
Yeah.
Pack.
Don't take my like heart monitor.
Don't fuss with my pacemaker. Don't like, you know.
Should we make bumper stickers that say "Don't fuss with my pacemaker"?
I think that's our tagline. Completely unrelated to anything we've ever done or talked about. It's our T-shirt. Don't fuss with my pacemaker.
Hot topic with Pickle and Bailey.
Hot topic with Pickle and Bailey. Don't fuss with my pacemaker. Everyone's gonna think that it's like this joke. It's like inside joke, but it's actually just a very random sentence.
Just a random sentence that was said one
Not
time.
a random.
Okay.
Yes. What is that grammatical? What is the grammatical term for a sentence that ends in an exclamation point? Expletive. No.
Yeah, right?
There's something with an I.
I don't know.
I'm sure Max will tell me. Max is one of our loyal listeners.
Max, we need you.
Max, we need you now.
We need you right now.
Tell us what that sentence is.
Okay, so here's why I brought it up. I don't like sleeping next to... I don't like cuddling while I'm sleeping. That's really what it is.
Yeah, you
this
don't
person
like
liked to be... He liked to cuddle while we were sleeping, and I was
sick.
just like, ugh. And at one point, I had like a really huge bed. It was like a king-size bed. And at one point, I was like falling off because he was like... I kept trying to get away from him, and he kept scooching in.
Terrifying.
And so I was like about to fall off, and I like kind of shook him, and I was like, hey... I'm about to fall off, and he's like speaking Spanish.
Hey!
Hey!
I'm about to fall off.
I'm about to
in
fall
Spanish.
En español.
Hey Siri, yell at this guy in Spanish. I'm about to fall off.
Oh no, Siri listened. Okay. So he is like kind of not understanding, and all I know how to say,
or pretending not to understand,
or pretending not to. But that's fucked up. I like to think he didn't know exactly what I was saying.
Okay.
It was the middle of the night. But all I could think to say in Spanish was no cuchara.
What does that mean? No fucking?
No spoon.
No spoon.
Cuchara is spoon. I was like, no cuchara.
He's like, okay.
He was like,
he puts the spoon away.
I was like, I don't know if it translates.
No
to
cuchara.
No, hey, literally no cuchara.
No cuchara.
Literally no cuchara. Okay.
Isn't it funny how like there's so much in French like. It's like there's so many idiomatic phrases that we take for granted. Like we speak, especially in English, we speak in idioms. Like French people don't speak in idioms as much as we do.
They're just like straightforward.
It's like pretty like their language is more like, it's more like of a sensorial experience. It's like the beauty of it is like, you know, rhythmic and oral. But like we speak almost exclusively in idioms. So it's like, it's hard to translate that to foreign languages. Talk to us? Yeah.
What are we even saying?
What are we even talking about? It's insanity.
I'm the belle of the ball.
I'm the spoon's knees. Like, what does that mean? Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's confusing.
And that actually is a spoonerism when you combine two idioms.
Really?
Yeah.
A spoonerism? Mm-hmm. I'm the spoon's knees. I'm the silver spoon's knees.
I'm the silver spoon's knees.
That's really funny.
Would be the yeah.
All right, shall we?
We shall. Okay, people who are. I can tell that Bailey has a certain feel. I can always tell when Bailey like has a very specific thing that she wants to talk about because it's like. I can feel the hostility in the sentence. Okay, people who are quote-unquote changed after a trip abroad. Is that you, or are you talking about someone else?
I'm talking about sort of the trope of like a girl.
I went abroad. Yeah. I studied abroad, and now like, I'm so changed.
Mumbai changed me.
Oh my god, studying in Milan changed my life.
It's so crazy.
I can understand that for someone who's never ever left the country or been anywhere. Like,
listen, because I think travel does change you.
Everything changes you. Waking up changes you. Our bodies are constantly changing.
Here's why I wrote it. When I lived in Prague, people said ciao all the time. Like, ciao. I couldn't say it. I couldn't bring myself to say it. It just felt so foreign in my mouth. And so people would be like, okay, see you later, ciao. And I'd be like, bye. You know, like I couldn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to say it.
Goodbye.
Oh, goodbye.
Goodbye.
And so I it was like, eventually I was like, just fucking say it. People, because people like kiss you on both sides of the face ciao. Whenever they ciao. I was like, just do
ciao,
it.
ciao.
Just like fucking blend in with these people. So the second that I started doing it, the pandemic hit and I had to fly home. And then by then I was like doing it and like used to
ciao.
it. And so I was the person who people would like say hi to me and I'd be like, ciao.
Ciao.
Oh, sorry. I lived in
Prague
the Czech Republic
for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So now this is the only way.
I was so like afraid that I was gonna be like.
I'm so confused.
Ciao.
Ciao, Bella.
Ciao, Bella.
Ciao. Well, and ciao is Italian.
Yeah, but that's what they say. That's what
I mean, they
goodbye.
do that in France too. It's like a
ciao.
European thing.
It's like a cute.
Ciao.
I wish we said that. We're just like.
You can say that. You
bye,
can say
bitch.
that. Ciao. I say
right,
ciao.
Ciao. Do you really?
Yeah, not like terribly often, but
okay, ciao.
Ciao. I think of it as French though. I'm not thinking like I'm speaking Italian.
Oh, yeah.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
What does that mean?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Yeah. I love that moment in Glorious Bastards when he's like, I speak a little Italian. Arrivederci. And they're just like, you only speak English.
I love that movie.
Such a good movie.
So
Such a good film.
Film.
They travel in that film. They voyage.
They do.
They voyage to kill all the Nazis.
I love that about them.
Yes. I love
any
that
good
about
voyage.
Any good voyage to kill Nazis.
Yeah.
I did study abroad. I didn't think it changed me that much though.
Where'd you go?
I studied abroad twice for a small amount of times.
Oh.
I studied for a month in Paris between high school and college. And then I went to an artist program in Umbria in Italy for a month in college.
Wow.
So not like a long-term, the French one was a language kind of immersion thing, but everyone just spoke English. All the
really?
people spoke English. Yeah, the only place you got that's the problem with Paris too, is that it's like everyone's speaking English.
Yeah.
Yeah, and French people love to speak English with people who speak English because they're also touchy about their language. So it didn't change me, and nothing ever will. Unfixable.
Literally. All right. This is oh wait, we have two more.
Two more.
Worst trips ever.
Oh.
Worst trips ever. What's the worst trip you've ever been on?
Any trip. All trips. I hate all trips.
What?
No, I'm
That's
kidding.
not true.
My worst trip. Like drug trip.
Sure, whatever your interpretation is.
No, I've never tripped either.
Really?
Okay, I did go on a very bad ecstasy trip. That counts as tripping, right?
Yeah. Sure.
In New York City, 6 hours.
Oh my god.
Of just up and down. I think it was cut with speed.
Oh,
it was
meth.
Intense. It was meth. It was a bad.
I had a bad
trip.
meth trip.
It was a very bad trip.
Why? What happened?
We were just wandering around. We were out of our minds. It was terrible. I don't understand the appeal of that.
Yeah. I think I like your interpretation of this topic. I did mushrooms with some friends in Big Bear. Again, I don't really even do anything anymore drug-wise. But I went to Big Bear, this was years ago, with someone who I thought I was we were dating. I thought we were dating. And then as I was coming up on mushrooms, he mentioned that he was seeing someone else.
As you descended into another dimension?
Yeah.
That's the ultimate goodbye.
And I was like,
bye, I'm seeing someone else.
See you
as you
later.
Slip through the looking glass.
I was so sad. I was just
horrible.
So horrified and so I felt like the rug had been taken out from under me literally because I the visuals were kicking in. I feel like mushrooms, I have a hard time controlling my emotional state and what feels real, everything. I feel very separate from myself when I'm on mushrooms. And then this on top of it, I was just I am unlovable. That's what I'm learning. And it was just really horrible.
That is horrible.
It was horrible.
That's even worse than my bad trip. My bad trip was just a lot of
Whoa.
walking and
I'm tired.
I'm tired. My feet hurt. I don't like these people.
I am not worthy of love.
You're I'm unworthy of love. Usually it's I had a spiritual awakening on my mushroom trip, and your spiritual awakening was that you're incapable of being loved.
I was
You're
like, I had a
unlovable.
spiritual closing.
You had a spiritual shutdown. You had a spiritual closing. You had a spiritual asleepening.
Yeah, asleepening.
Your spirit fell asleep. In terms of like trips, like voyages, I don't know. I guess I don't know. I can't think of like a bad voyage I've gone that won't like offend my family. Anything I've done with them.
Yeah.
Going up north to see my grandma, my biological grandmother, was tough because it was like, it was a long drive.
Yeah.
Just me and mom. And then the destination, awful. Just ho-dunk.
Oh, no.
Terrible.
I feel like
nice
mine's
to
a
see
similar
them,
thing.
but like, yeah, it's like I don't like car trips. I don't like road trips.
Yeah.
Yeah, so awful.
Mine was kind of a similar one. We were traveling to Horseshoe Bend, Arkansas.
That's terrible.
To see my grandma, but we didn't even make it there because we got caught in a rainstorm and we had to stop in West Plains, Missouri.
A rainstorm in Missouri.
And we had to stay at a Motel 6. And that was the whole trip. And then we were like, we might as well just go.
We might as well call it. I think we got the most out of this.
We went to a diner in West Plains, Missouri, and
Was it just called Diner?
Diner. It was called Diner.
Welcome to Diner.
Well, it's been great to have you.
It's been great here at Diner.
Diner.
Sayonara.
All right, one more, and then we're gonna do our pickle back.
Leaving the house. Do you ever do it?
I've never left.
I'm a ghost.
I'm a ghost in my own home.
You think when you're out with me, you think you're out with me.
Bitch, you're by yourself.
You're not. You're by yourself. I'm astral projecting from my astral projection.
That's such a funny thing to say. If we ever get into an argument in public and I want to leave, I'm gonna go, bitch, you're by yourself.
Bitch, you're by yourself. I'm leaving. Bitch, you're by yourself.
You're by yourself.
You think you're out with me? Bitch, you're by yourself.
By yourself.
That's like me and my Irish goodbyes. Like, you're going out with me. You think you're out on the town with me? Bitch, you're by yourself.
You're by yourself. That's so funny.
I have no loyalty.
That's what you can say to people who have a different opinion from you, too.
Bitch, you're by yourself.
Bitch, you're by yourself. Sorry.
Sorry about it.
Sorry about it.
I'm a ghost. I don't leave the premises that I'm haunting.
Don't fuss with my pacemaker.
Don't fuss with my pacemaker. That's a good tagline.
You're by yourself.
If I get on Drag Race, that's going to be my tagline.
Don't fuss.
I'm going to walk into the workroom. I'm going to be like, don't fuss with my pacemaker.
That actually is really funny for you to say. As you walk into the workroom, people are like, what the fuck?
Don't fuss with my pacemaker. And I could follow up with wow, I really should have thought
of anything.
I
think that's really funny.
Bitch, you're by yourself.
Bitch, you're by
you
yourself.
Think you're out. Bitch, you're by yourself.
Someone's like, I loved Nope. No. They don't. Let's say I loved Nope. I saw Nope. I loved it.
Bitch, you're by yourself. I loved Nope. Did you see Nope?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I saw it too.
Oh my god, it's so good.
It's so good.
It's amazing.
Peele. I don't know. You're hearing it here first. Smart guy.
He's a smart guy. And if anyone goes, I don't love Jordan Peele.
You're
Jordan
an enemy
Peele.
of the pod.
Yeah, you're number one enemy of the
Jordan
pod.
Peele went
Number
to Sarah
two.
Lawrence, where I went to college.
Oh my god.
We share an alma mater.
An alma mater?
Is that the word?
I didn't graduate college, so I would have no idea.
I don't know either. I just say that. I think it's wrong, probably. Yeah, Jordan Peele went to Sarah Lawrence.
Oh my god.
And he studied puppetry.
What?
Because we had puppetry. But that's Jordan Peele is such a good example of someone who's just brilliant at genre bending.
An absolute genius.
Just
and if
brilliant.
anyone doesn't like him, bitch, you're by yourself. That's
Bitch,
why
you're
I brought
by
him up. That's why I brought him up.
And he has a background in sketch comedy. Which is why his...
And he's one of the best sketch comedians we'll ever have, and that's not even the thing he's best at.
And that's not even, we're just getting, and horror isn't even going to be the best thing that he's best at.
No.
We're getting the beginning of, like, a voyage into just a genius person who's just going to grace us. I can't wait for him to do drama. I can't wait for him to, like, do Shakespeare. I just am so excited for whatever he does.
Yeah, I think it's a gift that he gets to do whatever the fuck he wants to do, and we get to watch it.
It's wonderful.
Are you ready for a pickleback?
I'm ready for a pickleback. Okay. So this is an upsetting fact that I will give a positive spin on.
Yeah, that's right. So we're going to give Pickle a hard shot to swallow. Is that what it is? Hard shot to swallow.
Hard truth.
A hard, yeah.
To digest.
Something that's, yeah.
Something that to the normal empathic human would be difficult to process. To me,
and Pickle has to chase it with some positivity. Yeah. Okay, so today's horrifying fact is that in the United States, 1 out of... Wait, hold on. I want to make sure that I have this right. Yeah, 1 in every 3 murders never gets solved.
Oh, yeah, totally. I believe that. I'm surprised that it's not more.
I actually am too. That's a conservative estimate.
Murders. It's who really gains from a murder being solved?
Okay, I kind of think that too, unless it's like a serial killer.
Okay, yeah. I mean, okay, look, the victims gain because justice.
Yeah.
The we gain murderer off street. I'm not saying murderers shouldn't be brought to justice.
Yeah.
But, like, I would like it to be easier to murder. I think we should.
Here's the positive spin.
Here's a positive spin.
I would love to murder.
I'm a murderer, and none of the murders that I've done have been solved. I guess the positive spin is that, like, 2 out of 3 get solved. So your chances are actually high. If you're on the periphery of a murder, that's I don't
that
hate
literally
those odds,
is the good news.
Especially given the incompetence of the police.
Oh my god, they fuck
that
up
is shocking to me that they solve a single murder.
Yeah,
that
same.
even it's shocking to me that they put their uniforms on.
Yeah. What do they do? What are they for?
They serve no purpose. They are redundant.
Yeah.
And in fact, a militia.
Yeah.
Who are here to kill us.
They're the murderers.
They are. The police are the murderers.
They
the 1 in 3 murders that aren't solved?
Cops.
All cops.
Oh, fuck. That's so true.
Probably all cops.
ACAB, I thought it meant all cops are bad.
All cops are bad. All cops are bad.
All cops are bad.
Well, that's a reading of it.
Yeah.
All cops are bad.
But it's all cops are bastards. Has a little more pepper on it.
A little more.
A little more oomph. A little
but
more like...
when I'm raising my children, I'll say all cops are bad.
You're not going to teach your children to say bastards?
No. I'm just going to teach them to trick the police into going into caves where they'll get eaten by Shelob.
So you're going to teach your children to do that?
Yeah.
To lure police officers into caves?
Lure police officers into caves.
I'm going to teach my children to say all cops are bastards only if they have that thing where they can't say their R's and they're little, because I think it would be so cute if they're like, all cops are bastards. I think that's really cute, and I want that for my children.
I do think police violence is cute.
Okay, the pickleback that I specifically did not ask for.
No, yeah. So those odds are pretty good. So if you are, it's kind of a win-win. If you're looking to murder someone, then, those are pretty good odds of it not being solved.
Yeah.
But that seems like a lot to me. I feel like there's so many unsolved murders.
Yeah, I feel like there are too. But those are also just the ones we hear about,
Yeah, I mean, there's so many murders. So many people are being murdered.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day another murder.
Just another murder.
Well, that would a completely positive spin. Any parting words on Voyage?
Take a chance. Take a travel. Go to the airport. Get a ticket somewhere. Don't look back.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Have a voyage. Take that chance.
Here's something. Every time that a plane takes off, I like to be listening to like a song. I'll pick a song and listen to it. As I'm like leaving the ground, going into the sky. The next time that happens, I'm gonna listen to 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton. I decided.
Those are your parting words.
Those are my parting words.
For the listeners.
Making my way downtown. Faces pass. Wait.
Cleaning.
I can't remember.
Cleaning.
Making my way downtown. Walking fast. Faces pass. And I'm homebound. Da-na-na-na-na-na. And I need you. And I miss you. Wow, you are not into this. I could fall.
I remember the music video. She was like on a truck, right?
Is she?
Playing the piano. Yeah, she's like on a truck. Taking that journey of 1,000 miles.
In a truck?
On the bed of a truck. Who's driving the truck? We don't know.
Well, we're never going to know.
I guess the guy that she's singing about.
Yeah. Unless it's a self-driving.
But then she's saying I would walk 1,000 miles. So why
I would not walk 1,000 miles.
Yeah, she's not walking. She's on a truck.
Wow.
There are layers to the song. It's a deception. The song is really
up.
about how it's not about walking.
Hey,
all right.
If you want to email us a topic idea.
Pickle and Bailey, that's not right.
Hot topic with Pickle and Bailey
at gmail.com. You can send us topic suggestions. You can send us theme suggestions. You can send us gifts.
We love gifts.
We love getting gifts. I haven't gotten any.
Yeah, haven't gotten even anything.
So.
Also, rate us 5 stars on iTunes and we'll read your review on the podcast.
Anything you want to say, say it.
Say it.
Say it. Bring it. Bring it, bitch.
Bring it, bitch. You think we can't handle it?
You think we can't handle?
All cops are bad. You think we can't handle it?
All cops are bad. You think we can't handle your little words?
We can handle your little
5-star little words. You think we can't handle it?
We can fucking handle it.
We can handle anything. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for being here.
All right. Well, it's been so nice.
All right.
And now it's time to say goodbye.